Okay, Miss May, we are again. I'm going to give you just the most simple thing to work with your recordings, okay? Once again, Mr. Stevens is the one that does very sophisticated work with audio, and he's going to help you out. I'm just going to help you to get started so whenever you're with him, you're ready to go, okay? All right, so here's what I'm gonna tell you. I want you to go to Soundtrap, okay? Soundtrap.com, okay? So, as a matter of fact, you can probably do it this way. You can search for it, Soundtrap, okay? And it's this one right here, Soundtrap. You click on that one, okay? And you want to log in with your Google account. So you click on that one. Once again, this is for Miss May and for any other student that wants to just do simple stuff right now, okay? If you want to get really sophisticated, please join us every Tuesday. Uh, Mr. Steven is, the one that really knows about this, and he knows how to go and help you with your sounds and all that. So what I'm teaching you right now is just basically get audio with music and then save the file. That's it, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna log in with your Google account, Miss May. All right, and I'm gonna log in right now. Okay. Once you log in, you have two areas. One where your files are gonna be displayed, the finished ones. You probably have nothing on here because it's the first time that you use Soundtrap, Miss May. Okay, and any other new student that's watching the video. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna enter the studio. We're gonna click on Enter the Studio, and we're gonna go with music, okay? We're gonna go with music, and we have our little area called the timeline, okay? I refer to it as a timeline. Maybe Mr. Stevens refers to it as something else. I'm gonna go ahead and add a track right here. I'm gonna add a track, and once I add a track, I can go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and add my recording here, okay? So there's my recording. You see this little button right here in the bottom? That's gonna be record. And I'm gonna use this as an example. Okay, I'm gonna use, okay, we've done that one, we finished with that, we finished with that. And this is the poem from Mr. Robert Frost. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna record 4 lines of it, okay? This would be yours. Okay, so we're gonna come back over to Soundtrap, and I'm going to click on this. Remember, the beginning is going to give you like a countdown. So you wait maybe about 3, 4, 5 seconds, and then you start reading. Okay? And then I'm going to come back over to this one, and then I'm going to read it. All right? So it's this one and this one. Okay? So now that we have it ready, you clear your voice and you click on record right here. Okay? So you're recording, right? Now we're going to take it over to here. The line storm, clouds fly tatter and swift. The road is forlorn all day, where a myriad snowy quartz stones lift, and the hoof prints vanish away. Now you come back and you stop it right there. Okay, so now if you click right there, clouds fly tatter and swift. The road is forlorn all day. So now you have uh, your file right there, okay? You can actually move it around. And let me see if you can actually make it smaller right there to cut down whatever it is that you have. Okay, so there's your sound. All right. Now you want to try, let's go to piano, okay? We're going to go to piano. All these little things are known as beats. They're just pieces of short music that the program provides for us, okay? So you can listen to them, or and some are long and some are short. Okay? And you can even mix them together. So just to give you a simple example, I'm gonna drag it and place it right here. Notice how short it is and how big is your writing right here, right? So I'm gonna move it. You can click and drag and move it. So here's your poem. Here's your music, okay? Now since that one's a little short, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this other one. And some of them you have to pay for it. That might have been one of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on that one, and it looks like that one I gotta pay for it. Okay. So this one. Okay. Production vocals. What is this? Soundtrack. Try some soundtrack for free. Okay. What if I'm just gonna get this one? Looks like. Uh, you gotta search around and see which ones are the free ones and which ones are not. Okay, you got so many of them right here. Maybe I'm just having a hard time trying to go in. Okay, so that's a free one. How about this one? Okay, that's a free one. Let me just go ahead and put it up here just so that. Okay, so and right now I don't know what they sound like. I just want to teach you how to go ahead and drag them and place them in there. Okay, so it looks like the ones that you want to click on. Uh, if they don't let you have them, you cannot drag them in there. Okay, so it looks like a lot of them are like that. So what you can do is probably just use the same one. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use this one and place it back in here, and there's my music. So now you have your poem, and on this one, you're gonna have to spend a lot of time mixing them together and see how what they sound like. Okay, so this would be your poem. Here, the line storm, clouds fly tattered and swift. The road is forlorn all day, where a myriad snowy quartz stones lift, and the hoof. So I want you to notice these are your free loops. We refer to them as loops. You have your audio, okay? And let me go ahead and check and see if you bring this one up here and you park it, we extend it a little bit more and move this one here, and if you click on the actual, this is called a loop, and you move it to where you want to get rid of your error, you press Control E on your keyboard. Control E, and that's gonna go and separate these two areas. This one, you can click on it, and then you can press the space bar and you just deleted that one. Okay? So this is as simple as it gets. Okay? This is as simple as it gets with your music. Okay? Let me see. Am I forgetting anything in here? Let's see. Edit. There's some things that you can fade in and fade out. Okay. You can fade in and then fade out in these areas by clicking on these little buttons. But Mr. Stevens is going to go and talk to you about that. Let's see what else. Let's edit, fade in, fade out, reverse, effects. I mean, this is where you're going to get really sophisticated, okay? So right now, I'm not even, I mean, if Mr. Stevens is sick or something, he can help you out. I'll help you out with this one, okay? But for now, this is what you wanted. You wanted your poem, you wanted your music, and now you have it. Now, the last thing that you want to do is, notice that this one is a little too much. So you can just drag your cursor and then click and drag it and move it to where it's even on your other file. Even though you can tell that there's nothing going on there, but You just want to make sure that the file is not going to be too long. So let's assume that we're done with this. This is what you're going to do. You're going to go to File, and you're going to go over to Export. Okay, if you want to save your file because you want to be working on it, you may do so. Okay, so, and when you're done with it, you can just click on Export, and I normally save mine as MP3s. Okay, so I'm just going to save it as an MP3, and now notice that it's going to do that. But while you just saved it as an MP3, you can go to Save As, and I'm going to call it Miss May 1. And then I'm going to click OK. All right. So it's saving the file here. So what's happening right now, Miss May, is we just saved the file, an audio file, and couldn't load some files. Okay, it's all right. So if we didn't load some files, maybe they were not free and we used them. So now, once you are done, you have your poem and you have all your files here, you can come over to this little section right there. Let me go ahead and File Save. So I'm going to save it. Okay, I thought it was saved already. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to click on this. And now your file is going to be right here, okay? Maybe not. Okay. Your files will be located on this side here. And this one does take a little while before it actually puts it up here. Mr. Stevens is going to recommend to you that there's some other ones, okay? But basically, this is where you, let me see if I can do something real quick before I stop it. Okay, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to record it right here, okay? And I'm going to record it real quick. Roses are red, violets are blue. Roses are red and violets are blue. Roses are red and violets are blue. Okay, so I just recorded that, right? And then I'm gonna mix it in with this piano right there, the free one right there, this one. I'm gonna put this one right here. All right. And I wanna see, once we have it here, we're just gonna export it. File, export, and see if it takes it. Something simple, right? And we're gonna make it an MP3 right there. And let's see if it's gonna do it. It says your export is in progress, and if you don't want to wait, you can exit and exit the project and download your export on projects page when ready. Okay. All right, so here it is now. Also, let me see if I can just try to save it. Okay, so I'm gonna come up here, Save As, and we're gonna call it Miss May 2. Okay, so we're gonna click on that one. And now let's see if it saves it. So let's see if it's gonna save it for us. And it says, Kunz, load some files, try again later. I'm not sure why I'm having problems, but that's okay. Let's see if we come over to this side and if we find a file. I try to use something simple to see if it works. Well, it looks like probably it's not gonna work because I have a lot of files here. Or maybe you can check later and you'll find out that your files are there. So this is the way you put your music on your poems, okay? But tune in with us tomorrow also. Mr. Stevens will teach you a whole lot more than the simple things that I'm showing you here, okay? Okay, have a wonderful day, Miss May. Hopefully we'll see you on Thursday at 10:30 or tomorrow at 9 o'clock that you can join us, okay? Remember, go to clash.net right here. You're going to go to clash.net and you're going to go right here to this one. This is our school. And you text me, and any other student, you text me, and then click on this, and then I'll go in there, and then I'll wait for you there, okay? And then that's where Mr. Stevens is going to teach you a whole lot more than what I just explained to you, okay? Okay, have a wonderful day. We'll see you later. Thank you. Sorry about that. I'm done. Okay. Okay, let me go to just